cuts. Money is a mutt and looks mean enough, but she's useless. She pisses herself during thunderstorms. We got her from the Humane Society a few years ago. Lena had wanted some little dog that would have had ample space to roam inside a shoebox, but I didn't want it because it wasn't housebroken and kept shaking. As we walked away, it started flinging itself against the door of the cage. You could see the skin, pink and gray spots under what fur it had. I asked the woman if the dog was sick, and she said, "That's just how they are supposed to be." Money was a few cages down, and I liked her because they said she was up to date on her shots. Regina and Graham go around the neighborhood duct taping up the flyers. I want to send Lena too, but she's really busy taking pictures of what she's wearing. This is why I didn't want to get her a smartphone, but Rex didn't say no when he should have. She's not his kid. The other two are. In the late afternoon, it gets very dark, and a heavy storm passes through. Right before it comes, when it becomes clear it's going to rain, I remember that I'd checked the weather this morning and knew it was coming. All the posters will get soaked. An hour later, Sam, the woman from down the road with the horses, stops by to find out if we have any power. We do. The first time I met Sam was the day we were moving in, and she asked if Reggie and Graham were adopted. She turned out to be okay, though, despite that. Sam sits down for a cup of coffee, answers Reggie's questions about horses and how much one costs and what you feed them, and then leaves. Reggie asks her to keep an eye out for money. Sam says she will. I tell Reggie there is no way we are getting a horse. "I turn 8 on August 5th, she tells me. "I know the date," I say. "I was there when it happened." "What are you getting me?" "A dictionary," I say. She doesn't think this is funny. She goes to watch TV. That evening, Rex and I sit down with the bills. He says he'll make it happen. I say we should cancel the cable, and that it's bullshit he works for a cable company that doesn't even cover the area we live in. He says that television rots the brain. I saw Rex across a room one night, 8 years ago. I said to him, "You are the first and only black man I've ever seen wearing a Pogues shirt." I think he was a little annoyed, because later he said, "You are the third and definitely not the only white girl I've ever met with that tattoo." I hadn't been with anyone since I'd left Norm. I hadn't thought, "I need to have that one," in a long time. 2 kids later, the president saying he's black on the census, like what your mother does for you doesn't count. But maybe when Regina or Graham become president, because, of course, I'll tell them that's possible, nobody will mind if they say they're biracial. Anyway, I saw a black juggalo once, so maybe this really is a post-racial world. I ask Rex about a bruise on his neck. It has a straight line along the top, like the mark Regina got as a baby when she fell face first out of bed and hit the bottom of the bookshelf. For almost a week, she had a bruise that looked like a football player's eye black. Rex says, "Oh yeah, I didn't tell you. Patterson and I broke up." "Aw," I said. "He got shithoused last night, picked a fight." "Wow, really? Patterson?" "Yeah." "Birds eat out of my hand, Patterson." Rex nods. "But didn't you see him at work today?" "He was doing something else. I saw him in the morning, but he didn't say anything. He's all butthurt." "Why? Because you won?" "Of course I did." "Really?" "Nah, nobody did. It kind of fizzled out. Maureen took him home." I reach out and push on the bruise. He bats me away. "You should see the other guy," he adds, fake funny. I had Lena when I was 17. It's not all that young, but I was the only person in my high school graduating class who got knocked up. Nobody in the world knows this, but I got pregnant the first time I had sex. They could use me on an abstinence poster. A picture of me giving the thumbs up and the statement, "Yes, it does happen, stupid." The first time I had sex was also the first time I got drunk. A lot happened.